Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Why the fuck are you laying down, dude?
Because I got fucking flash. At least I got fucking flash.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
Oh, that
Kamara try the right side. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I think go with your best running play over your best blocker.
And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. The defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. Oh my God, who keeps going flashes, bro?
Excellent field position after the face mask penalty. 1st and 10 out near midfield. Now with toss, this is McCaffrey. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for second down. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They'll run it with Bush.
Yeah, but that's
and he's going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Oh, you already got chips?
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case.
Whatever's there, some hot Cheetos, extra hot Cheetos or something. Go.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line, well short of the first. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt.
It's so funny.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. He's going to field this at the 4. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Jets offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
And I was on top.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Then he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. 21-0 our score after 1.
I can tell you that right now.
Did we get on what?
I'm not going back on
on 1st down. It's Bush. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Shut up, bitch. There you have it. That nigga's lying.
It was Callie, Lisa, and me at first.
Right there.
On 2nd down now. It's Bush, and he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
Back-to-back runs. I think that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up.
Here we go.
Nigga, it's always me. I'm always on.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
That was the only day I got off.
Christian McCaffrey
That
His
was
second
because Joe's
touchdown
bitch ass
on the
fucking annoyed the
season.
shit out of me.
The Bills will add on to their lead.
And then you told me handle.
Good start to the
so
season
I did.
for him. He
I
had a
handled my
touchdown
business.
last week in
I
the
went
opener
around
and a
hung out with my
second one
mama
in
for the
week
rest
2
of the
now.
time.
How about the pace he's
Why
already
didn't get him?
established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. Then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
And then next Saturday I'm not going to be out because my baby's birthday.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to
my
the where
birthday's
they
8
need a
days
touchdown, don't
afterwards.
they?
Yeah, normally you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. But normally I'm the one preaching patience. You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big time.
And Kamara has it stripped.
Wow, that ball goes out free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them all. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
In the
average in the league,
on both sides
somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
And this will be taken at the 13. And he's out right at the 25. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
And watch, everyone's going to be upstairs in the window. That's crazy.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts of the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
At the 26-yard line.
I don't know.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
What?
They give to
Nigga, you played all day. Plus, I shouldn't even let you play.
Pick up on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
I shouldn't even let you play.
Defense, energizing for an offense, finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game. That'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Trying a little razzle-dazzle on 3rd and short. Boy, shifts past him. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And now they'll throw with Allen. Open man is Higgins. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a pickup of 17 on that one and a Bills first down. So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Mason, stop camping, bro.
To throw, it's Allen. Blitz coming and down he goes.
Angel.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
That nigga, how do you hear me,
at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season.
That makes no sense.
They'll get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
Okay.
Well, they had that one snipped out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Give them a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
As much as I praise teams for being true to who they are, in this situation, I wonder if maybe they outguessed themselves a little bit. 3rd down seemed like an obvious passing situation. They chose to run it and then get anywhere close to a 1st down.
It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And the offense will come
Look
back
at Murder's going
out
upstairs.
deep in their own territory.
That nigga's a bitch, that's why.
Look, Listo's upstairs. What the fuck, Listo?
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. It was still more than a minute to go in the half.
You're the one that main one that goes up there.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
You were upstairs. You were upstairs.
You were upstairs. Be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Look at this guy.
They'll run out again.
I killed him.
And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Run out. No. 5.
Jet bomber.
They'll set up
I'm gonna pop your bitch ass.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball.
Bro.
Without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful.
Damn, my leg came off. My
can get a little
leg.
bit.
What the
They'll
fuck?
take it into the end zone for a Buffalo
Fuck you laughing
touchdown.
at?
I was ready for
Right
it to
out
come back,
there.
you
Your
weirdo.
head came off. These are
Monster game
mad.
for the first half touchdown.
Come look at
As
it.
these
Look at
guys
it.
continue
Look at it. Look at
to
it.
put
Lay down, lay down, lay down.
Okay.
Elliott good with a PAT. And a route is on here in this first
Hold
half.
on. My body.
Go, lay down.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Oh, shit.
Catch my name, bitch.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you.
That's just nasty.
How do you
Your
think
whole,
they'll
like,
play
right
this?
side of your
I think
arm
what's going to be good approach is to run out the clock, lift your leads in the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But it's also something to challenge in your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this up. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Sit down, Listo.
From the 24, they go again on 2nd and 10.
Sit down, don't stop. Oh.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing incompletion on 1st down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. Quick hitter here, it's complete. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
I didn't use my flash. I still have my flash. And what? Like that?
Hey, what the fuck? Go play outside with that annoying ass shit. Y'all kids are loud as fuck. Christian, I'm gonna spank you.
She's lagging.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them.
There's a method to my madness, don't stop.
Oh, that nigga's whole ass body came off him, bruh. That's nasty. Nigga, I was looking at your dead body, bitch. I was shooting that shit.
Yeah, I'm stopping Murray from coming up here. No! He was right behind you, don't stop. No, shit. He came back. He's out back.
Tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
I went upstairs. He's upstairs. He's shooting Callie. Callie is just AFK.
Let's go now. 60 outlaw.
Yeah, let's go sack lunch.
Oh, I was gonna execute your ass.
A 10th carry for
I
Kamara.
did not look at both of you guys sitting by walls. I'm done.
Good enough
You
for
were
a first down.
Mommy, let's go. Oh shit. Oh, listo.
Come on, set. 90, Wolf.
No.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
I don't give a fuck. I'm trying to use my tips and pieces. Y'all still trying to
jet sweep. And he'll get this up only to about the 33.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Five.
Stop it.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 18. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the
that
football
nigga's laying down up there. What a bitch.
Yeah.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. The last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the roads
true.
will be fairly clear.
That is one
to leave the booth.
What
So
are you
they'll
doing,
come up
murder?
1st and 10 now from the 33.
Oh, you're a little bitch. Don't stop. That nigga's kicking the door.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. A give. This is Bush. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. It's a pickup of 17 on that one and a Bills first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12. McCaffrey on the counter. And he'll go down at the 28. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
It's just me and you.
They'll try and run for the first with Bush. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
He's got the first down inside the 10, and he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to run the ball to something a little more advantageous.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? They'll go again with Bush. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Give him 4 yards there, but they're still well short of the goal line with 4th down now looming. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
Let's go, boy. Bring it up. At their own 25-yard line.
¡Qué joto,
Where the fuck were you? I told you he was
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Daniil Hunter able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback. Almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
Listo.
And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Here's the Jets punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is fielded at the 27.
Oh, I know how you got it there.
51 yards on the punt there. And that will come the offense as they take over.
Right here.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Bush on 3rd down. And I think the ball's out, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
They may have the edge on the scoreboard, but that hasn't made them passive, has it? I mean, they've dialed up a pretty good run blitz there. And Brandon, you know that all blitzes aren't just designed to get to the quarterback and the passer. Sometimes you're just trying to take away every gap.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
They'll look to throw here.
Because
on the check down, he finds Kamara. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. He's got the tight end, Sternberger. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Jay Sternberger. His first touchdown of the new season. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Jets. Point after, right down the middle. As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter.
Where I decided the time was right where, because you were making it go in. It was just on time. No!
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at the 3. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Like, was heading in the corner? What?
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Wait, Listo, I'm trying to see.
They'll keep it in the hands of Bush. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Jamal Adams coming up from a safety spot to make the play.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest game, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
Who are you shooting at, Listo?
They'll run on 1st down. Bush. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner.
Yeah, do we have a TV?